Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for continuing to follow up with Historical Nights. On tonight's episode of Australian Exploration, we have our own personal guests and lovely survivors of the arrival of the First Fleet, James Cook, the captain, and his lieutenants Zachary Hicks and John Gore.
Lieutenant Zachary Hicks.
Alyssa.
John.
Alyssa.
Hello, James, Zachary, and John. How are you guys enjoying the city? A lot different compared to what you're used to, right?
Yes, quite different. I'm still getting used to everything being different than in the situation I had to struggle to survive in.
I can imagine. So what really happened during the process of the arrival of the First Fleet?
The First Fleet was definitely an event to remember.
And what made it so significant?
Well, I played a huge role in putting this voyage together along with other men. We gathered multiple sailors. Zachary and John are two of the survivors and the only ones who stayed with me in Australia. They're my right and left hands, and they followed in my steps and were eager to leave the Australian indigenous population with some sort of positive impact. We left England on the 13th of May in 1787 and didn't arrive in Australia until the 20th of January in 1788.
It was insane. We knew it would take long, but not too long. We're lucky our mission was only set to arrive in Australia. Meaning us, the United Kingdom, and Australia were the only countries involved. Plus that, we had a great captain, James Cook.
Not only was it insane, but our effect on Australia was extremely negative. We brought along many diseases that decreased their population. In Sydney, an outbreak of smallpox occurred, leaving many of Australians' indigenous population dead.
Plus, with a lot of the changes we were making, it led to them struggling with food supply and resulted in a huge drought.
Wow, that is really unfortunate. Did you have any positive intentions for Australia?
Yes, we wanted to help, but ultimately didn't know how.
I'm so hungry and thirsty.
The only solution we could come up with was trying to make their last days their best
We
days.
began to explore and ultimately venture off into lands that were completely new and mysterious to us.
We had no idea where we were or what we were doing, but with Captain James Cook, we knew we were safe.
We found thousands of miles around the coastline of the world, especially the South Pacific, which ended up resulting in many new homes and a new habitat for those in need of one.
That's amazing. I'm glad you were all able to turn something so negative upside down. Now, I just have some final quick questions before we end the show. Is it true that on the 26th of January, 1788, there was a transformation towards Port Jackson of Australia's east coast due to Botany Bay being unstable?
Yes, it's true. The people were extremely anxious and we wanted to play it safe.
Okay. Now, is it false that people were very dependent on ships, Cyrus, and Supply due to being the only ships left?
No, it's true. We were. We even sent Cyrus to China in order to get supplies.
There's a huge rumor about ship Lady Juliana. Is the rumor true or false?
It's all true. We had the pleasure of seeing the arrival of the first few ships of the Second Fleet, including Lady Juliana and its 225 female convicts.
Wow, what a life, full of adventure and risk. Well, that wraps it up for today. Thank you so much for joining me on tonight's episode of Historical Nights. Have a
Thank
great
you.
night.